Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about list in Python. So if you want to store collection of elements into a single variable, then you need to use data structures. So data structures are categorized into four different types. One is list, tuple, set and dictionary. These four data structures are used to store collection of heterogeneous elements. So heterogeneous is nothing but different data items. In a single variable, you can store integer, you can store string, and you can store float values and boolean values as well as complex values. Okay. These four categories, those are list, tuple, set and dictionary, are used to store collection of heterogeneous elements. Okay. So in this particular video, we are going to learn about list. List is used to store collection of heterogeneous elements. Lists are represented in square brackets. So whatever in the square brackets is known as it is a list. So the variable which is represented with the square brackets is known as list. So this list is used to store collection of heterogeneous elements. You can store integer value, you can store one string value, and you can store float value, okay, like this. If you want to display all the elements, then print of A. Okay. So if you print the data type of A, it will print it is a list. Okay. So list is used to store collection of heterogeneous element, and also it is used to store duplicate elements as also. For example, L is equals to 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. So I want to store these elements. So if you print L, it will display 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. Okay. So list is used to accept duplicate elements, and we can perform additions and deletions on list. Okay. So that's why list is known as mutable. We can perform changes, we can perform adding, and we can perform deletion operations on list. So that's why list is known as mutable. Okay. And we can perform several operations on list, and all those operations are I will discuss in the next video. Okay. So in this particular video, how to create one list and how to access the elements from list. So if you want to create one empty list, then you need to use t is equals to empty square brackets. So if you print a t, it will display like this, empty square brackets. And if you want to check the data type of t, it will print it is a list. Why? Because the square brackets are used to represent it is a list. Okay. So next, if you want to access all the elements from the list, for example, I am creating one list. So this is my list. Okay. So L is equals to, L is a variable name. You can put whatever the name you want, and you need to follow some rules of variables. And I already discussed in the previous videos. Please go and watch. Okay. Next, I created one list. If you want to print all the elements, then print of EL. If you want to print all the elements. For example, if you want to access only one element from the list, for example, I want to print only one. Okay. So for this purpose, the list contain positive index values as well as negative index values. సో ఒక ఎలిమెంట్ ని మాత్రమే మనం ప్రింట్ చేయాలి అంటే లిస్ట్ లో పాజిటివ్ ఇండెక్స్ వాల్యూస్ ని అలో చేస్తుంది, యాజ్ వెల్ యాజ్ నెగిటివ్ ఇండెక్స్ వాల్యూస్ ని కూడా అలో చేస్తుంది. పాజిటివ్ ఇండెక్స్ వాల్యూ స్టార్ట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ 0. ఓకే. పాజిటివ్ ఇండెక్స్ 0 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో దిస్ ఇస్ 0, దిస్ ఇస్ 1, దిస్ ఇస్ 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. సో టోటల్ 7. So if you want to print the elements by using negative index value starts with -1. So this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 and -8. So list contain positive index as well as negative index. For example, I want to print 1. So that's why L of 0. L of 0. It will print 1. Next, L of 1. It will print 2. L of 3. It will print 4. Okay. So like this, it contains positive index. For example, if you want to use negative index, L of -1, it will print 4. So this is the -1. L of -2, it will print 3. Okay. So you can use index values to print only one element. For example, I want to print 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't want to print all the elements, but I want to print 1, 2, 3. These three elements. So for this purpose, index is not used. So that's why we need to use slicing. Okay. L of, so here slicing contains three parts. One is the start, next stop, and after that it contains step. Start, stop, step. Start is used to represent starting element. Stop is used to represent ending element. And step is used to represent incrementation. So let's see. I want to print 1, 2, 3. So what is the starting index value? So here the starting index value is 0. So that's why I'm putting 0. After that, what is the ending? I want to print 1, 2, 3, right? So that's why this is 0, 1, 2, 3. So you need to take 3 here. Why? Because it will print 3 elements. So that's why you need to take 3. 3 minus 1, 2. So it will print 1, 2, 3. And after that, the step is 1. Okay. So why step is 1 means 0 plus 1, 1. Okay. So first it will print 0th index value. After that, it will increment the 0 value by 1. So that's why 0 plus 1, 1. 1 plus 1, 2 like this. So it will print 1, 2, 3. Okay. After that, if you want to print only even values, for example, 1, 3, 1, 3 like this. So for that purpose, the starting value is 0, the ending value is 8 and 0, 8 and after that 2. So it will print 1, 3, 1, 3. So incrementation is a 2. I mean step is 2. So 0 plus 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6 like this. Okay. Next. So you can print forward to backward and backward to forward. So that's why here, what is the starting? So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the starting is 8 and next 0, stopping is 0 and decrementation is -1 like this. Okay, so it will print 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here you need to take -1 only. So in this way you can print forward to backward and backward to forward. So you can, if you want to print all the elements, then you need to use print of L. If you want to print only one element, then you need to use index. If you want to print a range of values, then you need to use slicing. For example, I am giving like this. Okay, so I'm giving like this by using slicing. So here the values, it will print all the values from the list. Why? Because if you didn't specify the starting value, it will take 0. If you didn't specify the stopping value, it will take up to the end of the list. And if you didn't specify the step, it will take 1. So that's why the list is equals to L of 0. So the default value for start is 0. The default values for stop is up to the end. The default first step is 1. So it will print like this. Okay. I hope it is clear. Yes. L of, I'm giving here 8. 8. Okay. So it will print all the elements. Why? Because so here start is not specified. That's why the start is 0 and ending is specified. That's why the ending is 8 and the step is 1. Okay. L of 0. Just wait. 0. Next 1. So here the output is same. So the starting is specified. The stopping is not specified, so that's why it will take up to the end and the step is 1 and the last one is 0, 8 like this. So it will print all the elements. The step is, the default value for step is 1. Okay, so I hope it is clear how to create list and how to access the elements from list. Okay, if you have any doubts regarding to the video, please comment me in the comment section. Thank you.